Okay, are you filming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you got that?
That was perfect. I'm glad.
My name is David Mendizábal, and I am a director, designer, and one of the producing artistic directors of the Movement Theater Company. I was born in Boston and lived in Queens, but I was raised in Orlando. My mom is Puerto Rican and my dad is Ecuadorian, and I remember my sisters and I would like run through the orange grove and just like pretend that we were being like chased by witches or like, you know, make up these like fantastical stories. And I remember being sort of the bossy one saying, no, we have to do it like this and it has to be like this. And so I think at a young age, always directing. I live in New York and it's expensive. So I work as a personal assistant to make some money. And what I love to do, you know, I am a director. I love directing, and I love being in a position where I can help a lot of other people as well achieve their dreams and you know, achieve mine. I am a huge fan of George Wolfe. I think, the passion with which I've been fortunate to be in sort of some rooms in like a corner when I was an intern watching him work, and the passion and vigor with which he approaches storytelling and the imagination in the work. I've had the pleasure of assisting Robert O'Hara, and he's another director who I love him for just being who he is and telling these incredibly amazing, dynamic stories. I would say also Tina Landau is an incredible director who I love that when you see her work, you go, yes, that is a Tina Landau production. Like I can see the director, but it doesn't trump the other collaborators. As a director, like I'm most driven by stories about family and community and identity, and it's funny that you know, both Look Upon Our Lowliness and Ashe, which are the last two pieces that I directed, they did center around a death as an event. And I think in working on both those pieces, I realized quickly that like the piece was not about death, it's actually a celebration of life. And I think that that is what I look for in the work that I direct. Work that highlights the complexity of what it means to be human. So growing up, I always felt like an outsider in a lot of ways. And it wasn't until I found the arts and theater, which was like really in high school, that I felt like I was a part of a band of, you know, misfits. And we all sort of understood each other on a core level that we didn't have to talk about. And I think that that to me is community, is being a part of something bigger than just oneself, that it's about creating those spaces to be seen and heard and respected and considered, and expanding that idea of community so that it just gets bigger and bigger until, you know,